Hi everybody, my name is Harold Games and welcome back to NCAA Basketball Imperialism. We are on the big 2-0 for this series, episode 20. And if you guys do not remember what happened in the last episode, it kind of spoiled you a little bit with this map, being it how it is, but these are the remaining teams. We have 31 teams left. We still have a couple teams that have yet to even get a chance to play. But we are getting to the end, and my goal is to try and get to 20 teams left for this episode. That way, it's only a couple more episodes until we can do the Elite 8 live stream, which I'll talk about that a little bit here after I give some props to the one and only NattyKash. So, hopefully you guys check out his channel. It's a little bit different from mine. His series is a little bit different from mine, and he's like the OG creator because I don't remember seeing anyone else create this series, so make sure you give him lots of your love because he is the OG guy and he takes a lot of time. He spends a lot of time making sure everything is right. Unlike me, I kind of mess with everything. But here's our updated map. Like I said, if you guys don't understand the rules of imperialism, you'll kind of get used to it. Just making sure I'm recording. Okay, you'll figure it out. But if you want to start from episode 1, make sure you check it out in my playlist on my channel. Also check it out on NattyKash's channel too to see how he does it. So let's go. First spin of episode 20. We are going to have UConn getting the first chance to attack in this episode. If you guys don't know where UConn is, they're up here. They've only had a few expansions. They have a small area. There's still this small team, which I still cannot figure out what team that is, but we will figure it out potentially this episode. Maybe this turn, no, Northeast, which that is going to be Providence. So this is actually going to be the battle for the Northeast right here. Providence has a really good piece of land, but UConn is still in the tournament, so we will see if Connecticut can kick this episode off with a bang, or if Providence will defend their land. And I know there is a couple Connecticut fans who love this video, so or love to want them to win. So hopefully they do win for your sakes. They do have home court advantage, and they are a good team. I expect them to win, and they do. It's a domination victory over Providence. So UConn will move on. And with that, Providence is no more. So congratulations to UConn. It's a little too big for your expansion. You're really controlling this northeastern region now, and that is to be expected. But we were almost done. We almost got rid of all the really firepower teams. I mean, Mississippi State lost to Alabama State. I mean, you still have UConn, you still have Gonzaga, but a lot of these powerhouse teams, you still have Oklahoma, and you still have Texas. But still, it's getting down to the end. I hope after this episode we can get down to about 20 teams and potentially just have like 3 episodes left. And once we get to the Elite 8, I will do a live stream on my Twitch. It'll also be recorded. Live stream on Twitch will be a normal live stream because I can actually live stream this on my computer, and an episode will not include all the live streams. So, or the recording for YouTube will not be the live stream. It'll just be like a normal episode, but the live stream is stuff that you could react to live. Yeah, congratulations to UConn. Providence, unfortunately, your run is done. Just like that. Hopefully we can utilize the fill tool properly. Yes, we can. Looks a little weird, but once we get rid of this area, it should be fine. There we go. And for UConn, you will get a logo. You will get a logo expansion, and you are now surrounding Hartford completely. Congratulations to UConn. That is like an intimidating wolf as you as an intimidating husky. I don't know why I said wolf. Ignore that, please. Please ignore that. Oh, jeez. Let's Control Z that. Slow this down so I could easily fill this in without destroying the Hartford logo. I kind of did, but that's okay. There we go. There's UConn's logo. They are massive. And with that, we will get rid of Providence. Providence Friars, they're done. Down to 30 teams, the big 3-0. My goal this episode is to get down to 20. We have Toledo. We could have some action here. Oh no, we can because their logo. Yeah, we can't. We still can have some action. Kent State. It's either going to be Kent State or Michigan State. Imagine if we have the action though. Action. And it is going to be Kent State. Toledo, holy Toledo against Kent State. This is going to be an interesting game. Wow. Toledo against Kent State. This is going to be fun. Court advantage for Toledo Rockets, I believe. And Kent State will end Toledo's run after 1. So Kent State, they will get a little bit more expansion and they will continue their powerhouse. Not really a powerhouse, but their land is getting bigger. There we go. Sorry to Toledo, but your logo is done. And for Kent State, you're continuing on in the tournament. We're down to the round of 32. There we go. Kent State moves on. Toledo is done. Next team to attack is going to be Louisiana Monroe, the Warhawks. It's been a while since we've seen this, since we had this team play. They could go against the Raging Cajuns, Alabama State. It's going to be one of those two teams, and an opportunity for another massive land shift. So where will the Warhawks be attacking northeast, which that is going to be Alabama State. It's going to be the end of Alabama State's run. So we will see what happens. We'll see. And it is Louisiana Monroe coming out with a 15-point victory. It's never really close. And just like that, it's not too big of a landmass change, but it is still pretty big. Louisiana Monroe will take over this part of the South/Midwest. I can tell the difference between the colors of Oklahoma and Louisiana Monroe now, are still, but starting to get the reds. We went from yellow to red. And for the Warhawks, it's going to put a target on your back now, especially with the Raging Cajuns continuing on. Team that I have not seen play in what seems like forever is Tulane. It seems like they have not played in forever, which it's okay. But still, it's been a while since we've seen them play. But it is cool because I think they got eliminated pretty quickly from NattyKash's run. And for them to continue on. Dang it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, there we go. There's your logo shift for the Warhawks. You will fill in this area to make sure. Kind of get rid of this border here. I realize I kind of cut off the tail end of the Warhawks, but that is okay. There we go. Louisiana Monroe moves on. Alabama State is done. Wow, we have 28 teams left on the wheel. And we are going to have Oklahoma. If it was Oral Roberts, then we would not have to spin the arrow because Oral Roberts is surrounded. Oklahoma did continue their expansion. I think they are pretty close to tied with Gonzaga and Wyoming in terms of biggest land masses in the entire states. If they would have played against Gonzaga here, it would have been the battle for that. But they're going up against Louisiana Monroe, so this is going to be interesting to see what happens. So Louisiana Monroe just gained their land, and they're going to have to play against Oklahoma. If Louisiana Monroe were to lose, I would feel so bad for them, but hey, it's imperialism. It is imperialism. And the Sooners do get home court advantage. But the Warhawks, oh my gosh. The Warhawks with a 6-point victory over the Sooners. That was expected. But holy cow, look at this score difference. There was almost a 20 score difference, and a 20-point difference. And then you just sucked. Man. The land shift. And I still feel bad for Oral Roberts because they're still gonna be surrounded. I thought Louisiana Monroe might have just gained on that land for nothing, but no, I think they now own majority of land in the United States with this win. I think they own majority of the land with this win. Unbelievable. Speaking of teams that have not played yet, North Dakota State has yet to play, which is pretty funny. Hopefully we can utilize the fill tool, but I don't think we can. I don't think we were able to when we tried to expand Oklahoma's land. So there we go. We will also draw a border around Oral Roberts. Maybe that'll work. Nope. So it's gonna suck, but we're gonna have to manually fill in a lot of this land. Here we go. Also, if I don't say anything for a while, it's because I'm just kind of like focusing. I know it's gonna be boring at times. I feel bad, but that's what happens when I don't know how to edit. I definitely do feel bad for not knowing how to edit. Because I really don't have an editing program, and I can't really afford an editing program, a proper one. Otherwise, I would have taken some time before starting this series, but if I could have had the ability to get one. Congrats to Louisiana Monroe for picking up this victory. I will say though, if I had to edit videos, these parts would not be coming out as fast. And they would also probably be less than an hour long. So no, an hour-long YouTube video is tough already to watch. When it's just kind of like just talking the entire time, it really makes it tough for some viewers. Stay entertained. Hey, I'll take an average of 5 minutes on my videos. You get like 1,000 views on one video, average 5 minutes, you're up to 500 hours. Or not 500 hours, 50 hours. There we go, Louisiana Monroe. We're going to keep their logo where it is. And if they beat Oral Roberts, then we will expand it. We will get rid of Oklahoma. Sooners are done. We're down to 27 teams left in this series. And the Raging Cajuns will get an opportunity. Don't know how much land they own. They own Florida and pretty much this entire southeast region minus HPU and BethuneCookman's land. Maybe they will be on our side this time, and we'll be able to have them go against a team with not a lot of land, but going straight north. That's going to be Louisiana Monroe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, bruh. And I think the Raging Cajuns are better. Well, we don't have to work. We don't have to change to Louisiana Monroe. We'll just have to change this to UL Lafayette. My gosh. This is the first time I believe we've seen 100 points be scored in this simulation, and the fact that it was somehow close at halftime, and then ULM just was dog water in the second half. 49-point game. Oh, this is gonna happen. And this is now the biggest landmass in the entire United States. There's no way it's not. As Louisiana Raging Cajuns now own quite literally pretty much half of the United States, it seems like. And for Oral Roberts, it just never ends for them. For Denver, it never ends for them when I continuously botch their logo. Well, I don't have to worry about changing ULM's logo. Raging Cajuns will just keep their logo as it is. Man. It is funny. It is funny. I don't believe we're going to be able to utilize the fill tool, so that's why I'm kind of filling this out as I go along. Man. Unbelievable, man. This is imperialism, it's madness, it's March. That's what it is. It is funny. We'll do our best not to butcher this Western Kentucky and Tennessee Tech logo. I believe that's Tennessee Tech's logo. Yikes. 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 Yeah, we will see that. We'll draw a proper border around this. There we go. This is Louisiana's land. This is funny. It is funny. It is March. And for the Raging Cajuns, they continue on. And for the Warhawks, their run is done. So congratulations to the Warhawks, or to the Raging Cajuns, and apologies to the Warhawks and Warhawks fans. But man. Oops. Jeez, that's gonna suck. Okay, let's do this. I don't have to worry about constantly drawing back and forth and messing up the logo. Why does this look orange? I think it's like a red orange, but still, it looks orangish. Texas has to be thinking like, oh my gosh, what am I going to have to go up against? Funny thing is we still have 2 Texas teams besides Texas that have not had to play, which is Incarnate Word and Texas Southern. Lamar was eliminated earlier. I believe in this episode I have a short-term memory at times. I feel bad for Oral Roberts' land because I feel like I'm slowly deleting it every single time. Like, I almost just deleted half of their land right there. I didn't stop my pen. Not my pen, my mouse. I could have used my pen because I do have a pen with this tablet that I could be using, but I feel like that would take a lot longer. There we go. Yeah, that Louisiana or UL Lafayette definitely has the biggest landmass, and they deserve another logo change. Kind of just put it right here in the center and just like massify it. It's a little too big. There we go. There is your logo. And for you, the Warhawks, they are done. We're down to 26 teams. And we're gonna have Kent go up. We don't have to spin it because that's gonna be against Kent State. I swear Duquesne wins. Duquesne, however you say it. I feel like I'm butchering it every single time I try to say it. And against Kent State. Oh, 2-point victory for them over the Dukes. Wow. Good game. It was really good. Kent State really took the lead, but man, it was a good game. Congratulations to Kent State. Well, that's not what I want. I want this. For the Dukes, they are unfortunately gone from the tournament. We are down to 25 teams left on Imperialism. As we have Michigan State getting a chance, just their second time. They could take over majority of Michigan, or they could play against Kent State. Last Big Ten team, they're going to go up against Central Michigan. Which I like that because it's a small landmass that I have to worry about drawing in. So Michigan State against Central Michigan. Not Mississippi State. There we go. Who will take home the victory? And it is the Sparty. Holy cow. That was okay. Yes. Ooh. That was a close one. That is a big yikes. shrink this just a little bit. Congratulations to Michigan State for their win over Central Michigan. It's never close. Still pretty funny. And they own they own majority of Michigan now. There we go. We also have to get this this piece of land up here. There we go. And then we won't be able to utilize the fill tool because these counties are in the way. It'll just be easier just to fill in entirely. Yeah, congratulations to Central Michigan. It was never really close. Michigan State, not Central Michigan. It was never really close for Central Michigan. Here we go, continuing to spin. We're down to 24 teams. We're going to have Tulane. The Green Wave will finally get a chance to play, and they can only go against the Raging Cajuns. So, will this giant landmass once again shift? Or will Louisiana Lafayette be able to continue their dominant run in this simulation? Let's see. And it is a dominating win for the Raging Cajuns. Again, I don't know why the logo says the Lafayette Leopards. When you do UL Lafayette, see, your logo. I do want to see what it looks like when you do leopards. Oh. No, that's Lafayette Leopards. We have Louisiana Lafayette. Yeah, this is right. Because you originally was in Lafayette. They just didn't change the logo to the Raging Cajuns. I was getting worried. I was going to get worried. It's like, oh no, did I just completely screw the series? I don't know how the landmass exactly is for Louisiana on there, but that's. And I saw someone say, happy Tulane has survived, but unfortunately your happiness is probably no more. As really? Oh, jeez. Congratulations to the Raging Cajuns for continuing on in this tournament to this point. It's not easy to continue on like this. Seen a lot of teams struggle to defend their land after they get pretty big, but Raging Cajuns just continue to own this tournament. And for Tulane, unfortunately, you are done. Let me make sure Tulane did lose. Okay, yeah. Sad memory issues sometimes. And Kent State. The Golden Flashes. Oh boy. Imagine Louisiana plays against them and Louisiana loses. I'm going to go back to half of Natural Cheese US. Let's Instead, they're going northeast, which that is going to be the Akron Zips. So, Zips against Kent State. This could be interesting. This could be really interesting. For the sake of time and for the sake of not having to fill in everything, I hope Kent State wins. And they do a 20-point victory over the Zips. It was close, kind of at halftime. Kent State got out to a nice lead timeout, probably derailed their momentum. It was kind of close, but then multiple scoring drops for Akron just derailed their opportunity. So Kent State continues their expansion. Don't have to border anything. Just like that, with that elimination of Akron, we could expand Kent State even more. It's kind of like this. There we go. Just fill in this area. We also kind of do like a rounded area like that. There we go. So Kent State, they move on. Akron is done. Done with the A's, I believe. 22 teams. And Portland, they can only go up against Gonzaga. So if Portland somehow wins, oh boy. Portland against Gonzaga. It would be funny though. Why is Portland Bible in here? Not like I think it's like I think you just sign up to be a basketball player for Portland Bible. Gonzaga does do their job. It was close, but Portland only a 15-point loss. But Portland, they made it tough on Gonzaga, but it wasn't enough. As Gonzaga now controls this entire northwestern region of the United States. This area is now Gonzaga's. Portland is done. We're down to 21 teams left. And VMI, that is this team right here next to Virginia, which I'm surprised Virginia has not had to attack yet. I did destroy their sword on accident. They could technically play against Virginia, but it's going to be mainly Kent State or Louisiana Lafayette. So we will see where the arrow spins. Please be Virginia, so I don't have to worry about a long landmass. But nope, Northwest, which from the center of the logo, that is the tip of the Raging Cajuns land. Imagine VMI wins. VMI, a team that I've never heard of. Win. Oh, jeez, what the heck did I do? So, and they confirmed their VMI. Here they are. I don't know what VMI is considered, so I hope it's just VMI. That is too far. It is VMI. Going up against UL Lafayette. Here we go. And it is Raging Cajuns with a big victory. They're just only going to expand a little bit, but they continue their expansion. There we go. VMI is done. We're really breezing through this because we're not getting a lot of landmass changes. But Michigan State, only Big Ten school left. They can only play. No, they can technically play against Marquette because of their logo. They can technically play against Marquette, but it looks like they will probably be going up against Kent State. And that is true. So Kent State against Michigan State. This could be a huge landmass shift. So Michigan State going up against Kent State. Here we go in Breslin. And it is Kent State with a 1-point victory over the Spartans. Wow. Unbelievable. It was close, but Michigan State just can never get that game-winning shot off. All right, go. Unbelievable. And Kent State now owns majority of this region. They were playing a tournament team, but man, that is so surprising. To go into Breslin, because Northwestern owns Breslin. Chris Collins owns Tom Izzo at Breslin. Hopefully I didn't trigger any Michigan State fans. They're probably upset anyways. But man, what a win for Kent State, and that is it for the Big Ten team. Shows you how overrated that our conference is. Now we should be able to utilize the fill button, but I'm just gonna manually do it. That way I don't have to spend a minute or like a few seconds. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. What happens when you try and blabber? There's Kent State's land. You will get rid of Michigan State. Sparty is gone. We're down to 19. Down to 19. And we are going to have BethuneCookman taking on the Raging Cajuns because they cannot attack anywhere else. So BethuneCookman going up against the Raging Cajuns. Here's BethuneCookman. They have expanded once going up against Louisiana Lafayette. And it is Lafayette continuing on. Louisiana Lafayette continuing on as they beat BethuneCookman. This is a powerhouse in the making, everyone. This is a powerhouse in the making. Who would have thought the Raging Cajuns of all teams? We're going to kind of make this Florida border look kind of nice now. Who would have thought out of all teams the Raging Cajuns would take control of this entire southeastern region and all the way up north? They definitely own the biggest amount of land now. BethuneCookman is done. We're down to 18. We had plenty of time left in this video. We could potentially get down to the Elite Eight as Hartford is next. And they can only play against UConn. So we'll see if the Huskies can win. Connecticut going up against BethuneCookman. Or not BethuneCookman. Hartford. I don't know why I said BethuneCookman. There we go. Battle of Connecticut. And UConn just dominates this entire game. Hartford did have a little lead, but then they just never did anything. UConn will continue their expansion. And with that, we are continuing to get down to the wire of this tournament. We're down to 17, and after this spin, we will be getting down to the Sweet 16 as North Dakota State. They will get their first opportunity to expand. Let me make sure. Hold on. Virginia's on here. They're not. Okay. I don't know why Virginia's not on here. But technically, we're down to 18 teams. But North Dakota State, where will they be going up against? This could be Gonzaga. And that is Gonzaga. This could be a huge land shift. Upset of the video. This could be it. Can North Dakota State dethrone the big dogs? At home. And no, Gonzaga just dominated the majority. It was kind of close majority of this game, but then that second half, Gonzaga just took off. And with that, Gonzaga is going to continue their expansion to really get up close and personal with part of Louisiana Lafayette's land, the Raging Cajuns. Congratulations, or not congratulations, Gonzaga. I'm hoping you lose, but nonetheless, still, you're moving on. There we go. Gonzaga's logo. It's huge. North Dakota State is gone. We're down to 17 teams on this wheel, and HPU is going to get their first chance. I believe they are surrounded completely by the Raging Cajuns, and they are. So HPU going up against Louisiana Lafayette. I hope they're called HPU, otherwise I'm going to have to figure out what team that is considered. Could be High Point. Okay, we're going to have to look up what this team is. We're going to have to find it. Okay. Okay. Can't find it. Oh, here they are. Right in front of me. Yeah, they are High Point. So High Point against Louisiana Lafayette. I'm going to check something. Yeah, see, there is no Louisiana in here. There's LSU, but that's not anything. Yeah, it's a little bug with the logo system for this website, but yeah. Let's take a moment for a moment of silence for the Raging Cajuns. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're telling me this little team right here is going to own the majority of the United States now? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, man. They're landlocked, and now they own the most land in the United States. Oh, this is going to take forever to fill in. Oh my gosh. This might take the rest of this video. I cannot believe it. Out of all the teams, and please tell me I could utilize the fill tool. Please. Please tell me I could utilize the fill tool. We'll fill in this area just in case. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just get rid of that land. Please tell me we could utilize the fill tool. Please. If not, this is going to take forever to draw in. But Louisiana Lafayette, they play with too much. Biggest upset of the series, in my opinion. Biggest upset of the series. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. I keep saying that a lot, but jeez, man. So HPU's land is going to get pretty nice. I cannot believe it. I mean, we kept landing on Louisiana Lafayette. That's what happens when you expand like that. You're going to continuously have to either attack or defend your land, and they unfortunately weren't able to defend their land properly, as High Point will pick up the biggest upset of the video, and I'm assuming they're going to lose it pretty quickly because I don't think they're going to win another game, but jeez. Unbelievable. I know I keep saying unbelievable, but I mean, this is quite literally unbelievable that this team, out of all teams, just picked up the most land in the United States. And poor Oral Roberts continues to be landlocked and not have a chance to play. I feel like Oral Roberts will be the team that I don't know, I guess now dethrone High Point. I don't even know how good High Point is in basketball. I mean, I'm being really silent because this is tedious beyond tedious. And I swear, if Western Kentucky or Tennessee Tech just all of a sudden take over this land, I'm going to laugh and cry at the same time. But we are finally getting to the other end of the border. Now, please tell me I could utilize the fill tool, please. That's all I'm begging. Please tell me I can utilize the fill tool. Well, we will surround Oral Roberts with purple. Hey, at least purple's back on the map. Shout out to HPU. Moment of silence. It worked. Let's go. It worked. No little team is destroyed. HPU's logo, they will get their expansion here in just a second, but holy cow. Oh, shoot. Look at this giant purple. Good thing is, I scheduled these videos to upload, so if the thumbnail has a lot of purple on the map, I could just change that and do something else in the video. Holy cow, HPU of all teams deserves that logo change. esoteric victory over. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. And the funniest thing is, we still have 10 minutes left in this episode of potential imperialism moves. So, this isn't over. They could spin again. We're down to the Sweet 16, guys, and Tennessee State is going to get their. We're going to make sure that is Tennessee State. I believe it is. Kind of hiding on Vanderbilt. It is Tennessee State. Where will Tennessee State be attacking? Could be HPU, and I think that is HPU, or it's Western Kentucky. No, it is HPU. So now hear me out. If High Point loses, I am going to be livid. I will. Please, High Point win, just for the sake of the video. Or, yeah, just please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Are you kidding me? The purple. The purple. I guess the good thing is that the white should hopefully work as a fill-in, but jeez, man. HPU had no time to celebrate. No time to celebrate. And I'm not gonna change the title like Upset City or anything. I'm gonna keep it normal, like it normally is. NCAA Basketball Imperialism, exclamation point, part, whatever. Because this is unbelievable. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna make sure the thumbnails are looking good. Or the thumbnails don't really spoil anything. This is a weird white, like a dirty white. I can technically tell. I can somehow tell. But what I do hope for is that yeah, this is like the worst case scenario, because you can't tell. You can't tell. And you have to zoom in to really be able to tell. This is like the worst case scenario. Because it's slightly different shade in a way. But still. This is probably going to take us out of the video. I'm going to have to refill in this area with a border, with a black border, a makeshift border, to make sure I'm not messing up anything. But of course, Tennessee State had to play against High Point. And of course, they had to win. Of course. I have to zoom in now because it's at this point, because now it's almost impossible to tell the color. This is like the worst scenario to have happen. A white colored team. Again, it's like a dirty version of it, but when you zoom out, it's like almost impossible to tell. Just unbelievable. Please, like, Texas win or something against High Point, please, or Tennessee State Tech, whatever their team is. I just hope Tennessee State does not somehow win this entire thing, because it'll look like the map is like all all weird color, or all white. It's like if you zoom all the way out, it just looks like straight white. It doesn't look like the dirty whites. And really, like, immediately we had this happen. I would have enjoyed a High Point shirt. I don't think they would have won this entire thing, but I would have enjoyed a High Point shirt, and now High Point is gone. Tennessee State, of all teams, is going to get an opportunity to continue their expansion. I would have rather had, like, Denver get this expansion. This is just going to be a pain in the butt when I have, because I'm going to have to re-go back through, like, up here as well. I'm going to have to go through and black border everything near bodies of water, so it makes it easier to tell where that border is. Not only that, because Florida's going to look like they're just gone. But the beautiful purple is gone. Not the beautiful purple. We will do one more spin after this. Unfortunately, we will not be able to get, and I mean, I also killed that logo. Okay, well, first of all, we will see if I can utilize, if the fill tool can be utilized. Okay, well, that is not gonna happen. So, gosh darn it. I might. Well, I'm just gonna massive fill in everything then. We will just have to do, like, the small black border. I'll draw on the border after I do this. That way, easier, and it should be easy to figure out where the border is. I mean, you can kind of tell the bigger you get. It still hurts the eyes. It's gonna hurt the eyes for some people. So, yeah. This is partially my mistake. I probably should have, before I even started recording this series, I probably should have gotten rid of the white colors and, like, replaced it with, like, I don't know, orange for Tennessee State or something else. So we're going to do our best not to destroy Oral Roberts' logo, but it's happening. As long as we leave, like, that center of the bird on there, then I think that'll be okay. As long as we don't destroy Denver's logo as well. Like, I am just destroying Yeah, this is a pretty disappointing end to the video. But we'll do one more spin, no matter what. Hopefully. And the fact that Tennessee State, of all teams, has the biggest land now. It is funny, though. High Point got no time to celebrate being the best team in Imperialism. They literally got no time to celebrate. Yeah, it's going to look weird at first until they get eliminated. Hopefully Tennessee State does get eliminated. I really don't want one of their t-shirts. It wouldn't be terrible, but I just don't really want that. We'll just do the border now. Kind of black, and we'll just kind of do this, and just this, and like this. There we go. It's an outline. This video is gonna go a little bit over. But oh my gosh, stop! Seriously. Why? This way I can kind of outline it so it's not like hurting everyone's eyes and such. Oh, Florida, Key West is like gone now. There we go. Well, there's your border. So you just go back to this color and you'll continue filling in. I just hope for the video's sake the next team is not like Oral Roberts. We don't even have to hit anything. Here you go, Tennessee State. There you go. Their logo looks a little bit weird. It is what it is. Kind of get rid of these big. There we go. Jeez. High Points. I feel bad. Not that. HPU. And with that, we are going to do one more spin of this episode to get down to 14 teams, and we have the Lopes. Where will the Lopes be attacking? They could either attack Wyoming or Gonzaga. Imagine we end with a Gonzaga elimination, but we're not. We're going to have the Lopes going up against Wyoming, which this could still be a big landmass shift. And Wyoming does take the win. So unfortunately for the Lopes, their run is done. I mean, it was a nice little run for them, but they were just unable to defeat Wyoming. And surprisingly, Wyoming is going to take control. They will win. They get Hawaii. For the Lopes, your run is done, unfortunately. Hopefully we can do this to Phil. Yeah, that did not work. I don't know why it didn't work. There we go. There's that. There's a little. Oh, jeez. I'm butchering this. I'll just kind of like make it like that. There we go. Finally, the main island of Hawaii is now Wyoming brown. There we go, and then we gotta fill in this region, or this part. Just kind of like make it really big. And that has to suck for Grand Canyon University people. Your run is done like that. For Wyoming, they are one step closer to that final video. So there's your land, and that is going to do it for this episode, everyone. It was a kind of sucky ending because I was hoping Tennessee State wouldn't have won because now it looks really weird. But yeah, we are down to the wire. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 as we will get rid of GCU. There's 14 on here, so I'll have to figure out what team should not be on here. Oh, I didn't count Denver. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I make sure 14 is on here. And it is. So that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. The Big 2-0. It was an interesting Big 2-0 and also noteworthy. Next episode is probably going to be the shortest episode, considering I'm only going to do it until we get down to the Elite 8. It'll probably only be like a maximum of 15-20 minute video. It should be. Yeah, the land match change. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'm just making sure I'm recording. Hopefully you guys stay safe, take care, have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.